I hope that you are prepared for today's STEM or STEAM activity. I hope you jammed out to our favorite song, the STEM song. So we are out here. I know last week was actually Earth Day, but we are doing this one. Miss Woods and I would have done this in the classroom with you. And so you guys know that a lot of times whenever we give you guys supplies for a STEM challenge, we just kind of throw a bunch of stuff on the table. Well, here's the thing. We have a bunch of stuff that we've brought out here with us today. We've got, it's just an empty box. You guys probably have a lot of those from being in quarantine. Empty water bottles, empty body armor bottle, toilet paper tubes. I know these are probably what you see a lot more of than full toilet paper tubes at this point. So anyways, what your challenge is to go round up some stuff and then figure out some way to make a bird feeder. So I'm going to show you some that actually, if you have these kind of contraptions, you can actually put to use right now. This right here is hooked to our table, and that's going to be a problem. This is called a suet feeder, and it's this little like cage thing, and you can get this at like Dollar General, or your parents may have one hanging up. But what I've done, and I don't know if you can see really well, is I took in all of the cuties that we had that were getting squishy and they didn't want to eat anymore because, you know, they were too squishy, and I sliced them. If you slice them to where the sides are open, like you'll see on both sides, birds love this stuff, okay? They absolutely love it. This one has a little chain, so we're going to hang this in the tree in a little bit. But if you don't have something like that, that's totally fine. You can still, if you have some squishy oranges, you can still just go cut them up and put them on your fence or anything outside. But here's where all of this trash literally comes into play. You can take some ooey gooey
peanut butter
and use it as a glue to help glue on if you have actual bird seed. You know, we do because we have quail. But if you don't have bird seed, guess what else you could use? It totally fell off our table.
Chapstick.
You can mix any kind of cereal that you have that you are sick of. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is from Christmas. Yes, this is totally ratting me out. This box has been in my pantry since Christmas. So, birds love this stuff. Well, so they are going to kind of figure out what kind they might want to make. If you're gonna use something like this, you may need like some industrial type scissors, but you could totally cut some type of a hole. That one's really, really tough, but you could cut a hole in a water bottle, and all of a sudden, this is gonna be, see some awesome magic going on here. And look, now there's a hole in here, and look. We put some bird seed down in there. We can hang this bad boy from the tree. Another thing that you might use is a box, the toilet paper tubes, whatever. I want to see what you guys come up with, and let's figure out something fun. Enjoy this time out. They're both gonna make one from the toilet paper tubes and just kind of give you an example. One of them's gonna use the crunched up cereal, and one of them's gonna use the bird seed. And if you are allergic to peanut butter, don't use peanut butter, okay? But if you are allergic to peanut butter, you can totally still do this with honey or any type of mixture like that. Okay, so they're just gonna spread it on there. And then you just kind of roll it around in whatever mixture you're putting on there. You can sprinkle it on there, you can roll it, however you think is going to be the best for you. And we are about to get blown away, literally.
That feels like it.
Okay, so now you can show. So see how it just sticks on there? That peanut butter acts like a glue, and it's all natural, and you're recycling. You could go on to do the rest of it, and Tucker's going to hold his up as soon as he gets his last few pieces on there. All of these things are ways that we can help our environment, especially this time of year. You're going to see a lot of birds. Hold that up for them. So see? Same deal with the cereal.
Because they're migrating back.
They're migrating back. They're coming back, especially around here. They're starting to build nests and lay eggs and things like that. So not only do I want you to build some type of crazy bird feeder contraption, whether it's with a water bottle, whether it's with a toilet paper tube, oranges, whatever, boxes, I want you guys to keep track of how many times you see a bird at your feeder. Maybe you could make a bar graph or a line plot or a frequency table. If you do that, hint, hint, you might get a big shout out on the weekly announcements for the next go around if you will send me some data. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic time doing this. Get your family together. Do this as a family. Make it a family project. All right, I'd love to see some pictures and hear about your data.